So yesterday I started with a gradient wash up at the top to just start putting some value down in the sky. And as you can see how I did it, I did a gradient wash from top to bottom. Notice my moon right now is in a resist. I cut out a circle of masking tape and put it there. And I just did my gradient wash. And then I did the lifting technique to create highlights. And then I went back over some of the underneath parts of those clouds to just to add a little bit more. So it was kind of a little wet on wet technique to try to just build in some shadow values underneath the clouds. And you can see it looks pretty good. Today I'm going to continue with the washes. I'm not done with that. All of this, if you look at my color study, all of this is really dark. I'm probably going to extend this shadow a lot further down just to indicate that that moon is casting a shadow over this whole valley here. But for the most part, this is all really dark, especially on my shadows here, but even this is all very dark, and I've got to do a wash to get some basic values down. So I'm starting with my palette. I'm going to move this over just a little bit. So I'm starting with my palette, adding a little bit of water, reactivating some of those colors from yesterday. I'm using the big brush this time, and I'm going to come down through here and create my washes. Notice when I do a wash, I'm not being super careful, being very confident in my marks, and I'm kind of scumbling the brush back and forth. I'm doing this on purpose because what this is going to do is it's going to give this really nice texture to the wash that's going to simulate all of those rocky surfaces that I have that I'm trying to wash over. I'm not super concerned right now at this point with what value it is. I'm just trying to get a basic value down in this area. So I'm very loose. I'm mixing some more color in this middle of this palette here, getting some varying colors and shades because I just want it to look nice. So I want to have some variety here to what I'm doing. Very quick, scumbling the brush back and forth, creating some nice texture. I'll look back at my color study. I'm not very dark. You'll notice that even though this area is going to be pretty dark, I'm just getting the liquid into these areas just to get a basic value down on this painting.